Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. The question I will ask this morning is, what kind of light are we exhibiting? What kind of light are we showing to our fellow human beings? What kind of life are we showing to Israel? What kind of light are we showing to the Hamas? It is a difficult season we are in, but the Lord has asked us to let your light shine. Wherever you are, let your light shine, that it may glorify your Father which is in heaven. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the messages. Whatever God is doing is for His glory. We give Him the honor. We give Him the praise. He is worthy to be praised and adored this morning. He is a good God. He loves you and He wants the best for you. Thank you so much for watching me. I love you. Happy Sunday. Today, the word that the Lord gave me is arise and shine. Arise and shine. There are two verses here. We'll read Revelations 21 verse 1 to 6. Then the second one will be Matthew 5 verse 16, which says, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and what? Glorify God, your Father which is in heaven. It is a very difficult season we are in. Who are we to blame? But we have to let the light shine. Everywhere, I will say this and say this again. We thought we were okay. Ukraine, we've not even finished with Ukraine. Now, Hamas and Israel have started it. The question is, who is next and what's coming to us next? Turkey. I mean, what is happening? We don't know. But the only thing we can do at this moment is let the love of God spread. The only thing we need now is the love of God. We don't need, I am a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic, I'm not a Catholic, I'm a Protestant. We don't need that. The only thing we need now is the love of God. We have to let His love and the light shine all over around us. So we are going to talk about the new heaven. I've already said in most previous videos I did about new heaven. The new heaven is represented by both a city and a bride coming down out of heaven. God's heavenly dominion and landing on earth, much like circuit. Jacob saw it in his dream. John called the city bride in the New Jerusalem. It was so marvelous that he could only describe it regarding brilliant stones. And if you could please join me read Revelations 21 verse 1 to 6. If you could please join me read Revelations 21. I will read if you. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth was passed away, and there was no more sea. So if you are thinking that this world will not pass away, it will pass away one day. It will pass away. There will be no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, a new Jerusalem, coming down from heaven, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. This is the new heaven. The question, I don't know if you believe or you don't. Do you know that there will be a time that this earth is going, there will be no earth at all, and God is bringing His own people, He's bringing His own heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. The question is, are we prepared for the King Himself? Are we ready? If He says He's coming now, are we ready for Him? And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with us, is with men, and He will dwell with them. God is saying he's going to dwell with us. He's not going to leave us in every, no way. He's always with us. That's a promise that he made. I will not leave you comfortless. And they shall be his people and be their God. So will be his people, will be his God. I don't want to, with Revelations, you're not supposed to add your own truth. After me reading, I can add, but now I can't add anything. And God shall wipe away all tears from your eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And they shall sit upon the throne, said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and what? Faithful. And he said unto me, It is done. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. And I'll give unto him that is attest for the fountain of water of life freely. Freely. It is not easy. We have to. This is the time. This is the time to what? Reflect on God. Another, I forgot one more Bible, Isaiah 60. Isaiah 60 says, Isaiah 60 verse 1 to 3. If you could please join me. It says what? Arise and shine, for the light is come, and the glory of God is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. The darkness what? Shall cover the earth. The darkness is already covering it. Look at what is happening. Look at what is happening in Russia. Look at what is happening in Ukraine. Look at what is happening in Israel and Palestine. The darkness is already covering the earth. Look at what happened in Turkey. But this is the time that we have to reflect on God. This is the time that we have to let Jesus be the light of the world. Because in him there is no darkness. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be upon thee. We have to put away everything. Everything. We have to put away anything. The world is full of darkness. The world is full of lies. The world is full of hatred. The world is full of confusion. But this is the time that we have to put everything away and let the glory of the Lord shine in every area of our life. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time to put away everything. And the Gentiles shall come in the light, and the king of the brightness of thy rising. We have to putting on ourselves and Jesus. We have to put yourself out there and let your light shine. Let your light shine before men. Always pointing back to the light source. We have to point back. We have to go back to the Father. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's a very difficult world we are in, whereby people enjoy doing evil more than good. But wherever we are, whatever we are facing, we should know that God has promised that he will never leave us nor forsake us. We have to let his light shine in every area of our life. In every area, let your light shine. You don't need to say you are a Christian. If your light shine, they will know that you are a Christian. They will know that you are letting his shine. Nobody will just say, when you go out there and you let his light shine, nobody will tell that this is a child of God. Your deeds will determine by itself. What you do will determine whether you are from the darkness or from the light. It's not easy. It's such a difficult season we are in. But God has promised that we are going to enjoy the new heaven. The new heaven. But the question is, are you ready for the new heaven? Are you ready for his glory? Are you ready to enjoy eternal glory? Where there's no weeping, where there's no crying, where there's no killing, Why people will not say, I'm not going to supply you with electricity? Why? There is